Welcome back to the wall. In today's video, we'll see how modern women tell us they connect with their feminine energy when, in reality, they just want men with money to take care of their lives simply for the privilege of their presence, without doing anything for them. Pure narcissism disguised as feminine energy. We want you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 150,000 subscribers before March, and with your support, we can make it happen. Don't forget to leave your comments and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. All right, let's get started.
You need to understand that as a woman, you possess the power to get absolutely anything and everything that you want under this sun. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. It's the way you say the things you say. Your energy reads far more than words ever will. Now, let me give you a little example. Back when Kris Jenner was starting out in the 90s, this man was talking about when he first met her, she had this power, this energy to her, but she was sweet and sassy. She was focused but calm. She knew exactly what she wanted and she knew exactly how to get it. Kris Jenner had the nickname the Velvet Hammer. Think about that. She took her family from zero to billionaires. Only a woman that knows her way with words and knows her way with people did that. When you hear her in interviews, she has this way, the way she talks to people, her energy, her aura, her charisma. That is what got her from 0 to 100. That is what took her family to becoming one of the most powerful families ever in history. Think about it. You have the power to do exactly the same.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Here we have yet another attempt to sell the fantasy that all women can get whatever they want just with their energy. But the reality is different. Kris Jenner didn't lead her family to success with aura and charisma. She did it through a sex scandal and by exploiting her daughter's image. This narrative is dangerous because it sells the idea that real effort isn't necessary, just manipulation and knowing how to talk. But if that were true, every woman repeating this mantra would be a millionaire. The truth is, very few actually make it. And those who do usually use the same strategies they later criticize in men. They want power without responsibility, success without sacrifice, and respect without merit. But the real world doesn't work that way.
You can tell if a woman is truly in her feminine energy based on the way that she is dressed. Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm a feminine energy and inner work coach. And a lot of the women that I work with, their style begins to change over time. They start dressing in a way that's more classy. It's because of this one thing. The more you are in your feminine energy, the more you view your body as being sacred, meaning you do not dress in a way that's super revealing or provocative. For these two reasons. Number one, your energy is so precious to you that you do not give it away easily. When other people look and see these parts of you, they are absorbing your energy. You do not reveal that for everyone to see. And number two, you no longer seek validation outside of yourself. You're so content and fulfilled, you get that validation from within. When you're in your feminine energy, you dress in a way that protects your energy and truly represents your soul, represents who you are as a woman with your unique style.
I completely agree with her. A woman should take care of herself and not give herself to just any Chad. She says that when a woman truly values her feminine energy, she stops dressing provocatively because she no longer seeks external validation. Exactly. So why do so many claim they dress that way for themselves? The truth is, many use provocative clothing as a magnet for attention, but then complain that men only see them as objects. If they really protected their energy as they say, they would be more selective about who gets access to them instead of seeking validation and then crying when Chad has his fun and leaves. So yes, they should dress more elegantly, value themselves, and not give their energy away to just anyone. On that, we agree.
Let's talk about how to become feminine. To start unlocking your feminine energy, you need to get out of a survival mindset. For a lot of my girlies who are working, a lot of you guys have mostly masculine energy. Masculine energy is all about controlling the situation and working really hard. Feminine energy is all about trusting and receiving. Basically, to truly be in your feminine energy, you need to feel taken care of and secure. No matter what situation you are in life, a few ways to get into your feminine energy and start feeling secure is to, number one, make sure you always rest. Get good sleep and nourish your body. Number 2 is self-care. You need to feel like you are being pampered and spoiled. Do hair treatments at home. Get massages from your partner. Take baths, light candles, lounge around your house all day drinking tea. Get into the habit of having a soft life. Another hack is when you pay your bills or buy anything, pretend that somebody else is doing it for you. And just imagine that you are just a spoiled princess who gets taken care of all the time. Now practice being taken care of and receiving. When you go out or when you're with people, start asking people to do things for you. Ask them if they can pass you things. Ask them if they can get you a drink. If you're walking with a group of people, stand by the door and wait for them to open the door. When you're out with men, just sit there and allow them to offer you things and stare them in the eye and sit pretty until they do. Or again, practice asking and allowing them to give. Present problems to the people that you're with, and if they have masculine energy, they will solve it. You can tell if a woman has masculine energy if you're with a friend and you present a problem and she goes right away to solve it. You are seriously not meant to lift a finger. You're here for your energy, your calmness, your emotional intelligence, and your nurturing nature. There's so much more to talk about on this topic, so comment for a part 2.
When women talk about masculinity and femininity, it all comes down to one thing: receiving. You're masculine only if you give. She's feminine only if she receives. Look at the list. Feminine energy is being taken care of, being pampered, relaxing, getting massages, not lifting a finger, and expecting men to handle everything. Basically, living like a princess with no responsibilities. But of course, if a man said that his masculine energy means women should take care of him, cook for him, and make his life easier, he'd be crucified on social media. This narrative is just the modern version of "give me everything, and I'll reward you with my presence." There's not a single mention of what she brings to the table, just instructions on how to train men to serve her. And the best part? They disguise it as energy and feminine nature, when, in reality, it's just pure convenience.
As a woman who likes to stay in her feminine energy because it's really powerful, one of the things that I'm not willing to do is argue with anyone. If I tell you something, if I ask you something, if I express something to you and there's resistance, and I've given you time, I've been patient, I've allowed you your time and your space, and you are still not giving me what I asked you for, I am not going to beg you. I'm not going to argue with you. I am going to release you, because holding on to that friction is taking me out of alignment. As a woman who prioritizes her femininity, I have to know that when something isn't good for me, when I'm banging on the door and someone's not letting me in, I have to go. There's no point in me giving this my energy. So we have to know when we're creating too much force, that's our job. So you have to prioritize your femininity by saying, you know what? There hasn't been flow.
Stop it. Get some help.
Here we have another one: confusing feminine energy with doing the bare minimum and expecting the man to do everything. Basically, if you don't give her what she wants without resistance, she simply lets you go. But if a man did the same and said, "If a woman doesn't give me what I ask for, I leave," he'd be labeled a narcissist. What she's really saying is, if you don't please me, I'll go find someone who will. It's not about energy, it's about convenience. But remember, brothers, for a woman to be treated like a princess, she first has to qualify for the king. Drizzle, drizzle.
If no one ever taught you how to make men and people worship you like you are a literal goddess, when I say this literally works, this girl texted me saying that a man handed her $100 bill simply just for existing. And when I did this, I saw results instantly. As soon as I walked into Starbucks, everyone looked at me and the lady ended up giving me my order for free. And then when I was basically just doing my work, a guy came over and was like, "Sorry, I'm not trying to hit on you. I just want to make friends and your energy is so good," and bought bought me a Starbucks drink. Never opened my own doors. People are always saying that they're literally obsessed with my energy. Guys are always saying that they want to date me. They want to be exclusive with me right away. What we are using is the Princess Treatment Formula Guide. This will basically walk you through step by step how to instantly activate your feminine energy in the moment, tell you exactly how to act in situations, tell you exactly what to say with scripts to get princess treatment, to get everybody to be obsessed with you. Gives you the exact affirmations to repeat into your head. It is so good. It works literally instantly when you use it, and you can get instant access to it in my profile link. So the first step in activating your feminine energy is obviously looking feminine. An easy way to do that is to wear skirts or dresses all the time. And in the formula, it actually gave me literal examples, Pinterest boards of exactly what to wear to be extremely feminine, classy, because this works best if you just look very classy and you're embracing your natural beauty. The second thing is when you walk into a room, you cannot be putting your energy outward. That will make you demagnetize. So instead of going into a room and being like, oh, I hope people like me. Oh, I hope he really likes me. I hope he gives me princess treatment. I hope he asks me out. You want to walk into a room with all of your energy on you, thinking about how obsessed you are with yourself, thinking about how amazing your life is, thinking about how beautiful you look. You want to envision yourself as literal royalty, because people give princess treatment to people who are special, people who are royal. I kid you not, in the formula, it tells you exactly how to see yourself as somebody who is royalty, somebody who is feminine, classy, elegant, and gives you literally exact affirmations to be thinking in the moment to always feel like you are feminine royalty, like you are just that freaking girl. The next thing is your self-talk. Whatever you are thinking about yourself in the moment is exactly what people are going to think about you, because your energy speaks, and the way that you think causes you to act differently. Next, the way you act says so much about you. If you want princess treatment and you want people to literally be magnetized by you, they need to see that you are in your feminine energy by the way that you act. So the formula literally says exactly how to act when you go to restaurants, when you go on dates, like in exact situation. This is key because when people look at you, they will assume that you are used to getting princess treatment. You are used to being treated like a feminine goddess. So people will start literally treating you like you've always been spoiled, opening doors for you, paying for you, giving you free things, just doing things for you. And lastly, you want to speak in your feminine energy. You never want to control the situation with what you're saying. Women who are in their feminine energy always talk about what they would like, what would please them, and that basically tells other people what to do. So the formula literally gave me word for word scripts on exactly what to say to get whatever I want, make him buy me flowers, make him open the door for me, always make him pay the bill, and just how to make other people please you 24/7. And if your man is doing something that you don't like, it tells you exactly how to make him start pleasing you again and giving you princess treatment. The best part is you can use this anywhere at any time to instantly activate your feminine energy. And if you grab the princess treatment formula, you can just literally download it to your phone. You get it for life, and then you can use it whenever you go on a date, before you go to work, before you're about to go out in public, and it literally instantly activates your feminine energy, makes you radiate, makes you so magnetic in the moment, no matter what you're doing or who you're with. And you can get instant access to it in the first part of my profile. Love you.
This is pure, unfiltered narcissism. There's no love here, no partnership, no reciprocity, just a manual on how to manipulate men into paying without giving anything in return. The goal is basically to train women to act like royalty without having done a single thing to deserve it. The irony? High-value men see this coming from miles away. They know that a woman who talks about feminine energy and princess treatment isn't looking for love, she's looking for a wallet. And since these men are smart, they play the game better than the women do. They entertain them, enjoy them, let them believe they're winning, and then leave. Because a woman whose only appeal is taking without giving isn't a partner, she's a burden. The result? These same women, in a few years, will be complaining that men don't want to commit, or that all the good men are gone. No, the truth is that good men avoid gold diggers. And high-value men, they simply use them and discard them, because that's all they're good for. That's it. But now it's your turn. Why do women confuse feminine energy with receiving? Have you ever dealt with narcissistic women like this? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.